Ready?
Go. Hey,
Welcome back. I feel like it's been forever.
Yes, did you miss us?
I know you did, because I got so many messages like, where's your episode?
Why
are you
guys
gone for so long? I'm like, we're just rebranding.
Yeah.
Give us a second.
I'm sorry. And we were sick.
Yeah, we actually both got COVID.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Same week and everything. We didn't see each other. So
yeah,
that's funny.
That was
Not funny, I guess. Not funny, but
yeah.
Same
we're here.
Yeah.
We're back healthy.
Yeah.
And
but we were still a little sniffly. But
yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. But yeah. What are you guys thinking about this?
The rebrand is here.
I know. I'm like obsessed.
Yeah.
Obsessed. It's like so 90s.
Guys.
So like it's us. It's more us. It's like
chill. We had to do it. It was just
I was feeling like Pink Panther. The other one. I just couldn't get creative. I was like, it was like
done.
It was done.
Yeah.
That was like a nice little
startup.
Right. Like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
this is definitely like more mature. Like it's more us. It fits our vibe a little bit more, and I think that like we're really excited about it.
We have so much plans. Like, you know what? It's so funny how like we went from not knowing a damn thing about making podcasts. I mean, nothing at all. And then now I feel like we're like podcast pros.
Yeah, we're definitely pros now.
Now we're like, check us out.
We are the IT department. We are everyone. We are graphic and design. We run the show.
We did our own photo shoot. We got to do the edits,
Yes.
Like
we are photographers.
Setting up a website. We're everything.
Hire us.
No. I know. No, for real. But
yeah,
I feel like we get so many questions of, oh, how'd you guys start and everything?
Yeah.
So that'll definitely be something coming up soon. We'll have like a download for everybody to go if you guys want to start a podcast, because podcasts are like the thing.
They
now.
Totally are.
So,
and it's just so much fun. Like,
it is. It's
definitely
so much fun.
hard work and dedication, but it really is such a good time.
I know.
Nice
right? Because it's like
the outcome.
I know, because we always are open about this. We had a list of topics that we planned out for 3 months, and then it's just so funny. Like each week we come and sit down and we're like, what are we going to talk about today? Not that we're not
really just go with the flow.
Yeah, we really
right?
do.
And but I like that.
I know,
because I feel like you can plan, but if you're why talk about something if you're not feeling it, right?
Yeah. I feel like we had some episodes where it was like that. It was like we kind of just went with it, but then it was like, Yeah,
we're really passionate about this, and I think that we really want to just stick with talking about what we're passionate about in that moment,
I know. And it's just like there's always something, like every week is different,
right? For
us, like every week is like, okay, somebody mentioned this, or like this is what's going on in the world, so like it's just kind of like digesting that and going forward with it. I know, because I'm always like, what do our listeners want to hear? Like, what do they? We just get. I know we're gonna be better this year. We promise. Like, we're gonna be all over Instagram. You're gonna get tired of us, but we're just looking for like what you guys want to hear too. Yeah, because me and Jen can just talk about things all day. I mean, we're best friends.
Chat about everything.
So, but we have some fun episodes coming up.
I think so.
We have like the Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, like all those episodes. So that'll be fun.
Maybe we'll bring the guys in next month.
We have cheer episode coming up, so that'll be fun. And I don't know, I just binged cheer this weekend, so I can't wait to have that episode. But
to be continued.
I know. But so we're like, I feel like we're on the high right now.
Yes.
Like a super high, so it's like everything is like good and bubbly.
It's just such a fresh start, fresh beginning. Like, I'm so happy we chose to do this like right at the new year. Yeah. Because I think that it's just like, it's just so exciting to just like start fresh, like start new. Like, we missed you guys so much over the last 2 weeks, but I think that it's just so worth it. I know. Because we are like back better and cute.
And cuter, duh. No, I know. It's like not when we were like quiet for 2 weeks, it was like I felt bad. That's why I actually posted that one picture.
We felt guilty.
I know.
We were like, oh my god, another week. But it was just like kind of like it was like that guilty feeling, but like we knew we needed to like get on our shit and just like reset and like come back like 1,000 times better.
I know, because I feel like our branding too, and we're going to talk a little bit about branding this episode, because I feel like there's a lot of people like our age now that are like starting their own businesses and stuff, and we want somebody to come on here and talk about you know, any entrepreneurs or people who have their own businesses to come on and talk about, like what they're behind the scenes. Right. But, branding is super important. And like, if you're not connected to it, if you're not sending a message through it, then it's like almost meaningless. Right. And I felt like our branding, like we just weren't connecting with it at all. No. And it's funny because we were just like, oh, we just love pink. We made it bubbly, blah, blah, blah. But that's like not reality. No. Like, I feel like this is so, like diverse. It's 90s. It's nostalgic. That's like so us because we're like so old school.
I love it.
I know. And then just the colors. Like, I just feel like, what do you guys think? Like, boom. I can't wait. Let us know what you guys think about everybody's, you know,
reaction, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let us know what you think about it. Tell us if you love it. Yeah. And just like how you feel.
Yeah. Do you think, well, are we going to have everything up by the time we launch this episode?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So should we announce that we're going to have...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We could do that.
I know. So with this new rebranding, we were like, Jen has always been, I think with everything we've done ever in life, she's like, I need a shirt that says that.
Yeah, right? Everything needs a shirt.
I know. So we're like, okay, we need merch. So with the launch of this episode, there will be merch available if you want a 2 on Life shirt. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have more coming too. Right. So we're so excited. We're so excited that you guys are back listening.
No,
we're back recording. Yeah.
And just like keep, you know, like that we really, I think this year are gonna really just like focus on like Mariah said before, like what you guys want to hear, right? And really just giving you guys like the content that you want. So like share, you know, like with your friends, share with your family, like let them know like what we're about. And like I think just like a like we really open up a lot of conversations, right? And I think that kind of like clicked into my head this morning because like Bri like went out for drinks last night with 2 of his friends, and like he's like, not for nothing, but like the podcast came up and like it opened up conversation. Ooh, like I love about something that like we talked about, and I was like, that's what the purpose, we want, right? Like that is the purpose of this, and we're fulfilling that purpose because that's not the first person right that came up to us and like has said that. So like to me that made me feel really warm this morning, especially coming into this episode today and like with the rebrand and everything. And I'm like, okay, like we're connecting with people, right? Like we're here, we're doing it, like let's do more. Right?
I actually got a really good compliment about you. It's so funny. I don't get all shy and stuff because I got a really good compliment saying like, because it's somebody that I know. So they're like, I know you, like I'm used to hearing you talk about astrology, like it's not anything new, but I got like a comment basically like, I love hearing from Jen because I don't know Jen, and I love seeing that you guys have like 2 different minds, but you know also relate, and you guys are very relatable. But a lot saying that like they just love hearing from you and like seeing you open up, and I think that's what this podcast did for you. Like I love it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be more. I think I'm really trying to be more like talkative more and like really just like putting that opinion out because I feel like there definitely are some episodes where I'm a little bit like more like
reserved.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I this year that's definitely, you know, one of my things I'm gonna get into it more and
I
share
love it.
More.
Yeah. I think for it's you it's like experience. But you're like that in like real life. Like you're like super
real life me.
You just take everything in and then you're like, all right, like, and then you'll say something at the end, but like, I love it though.
But
so that's exciting. But with branding and everything, we wanted to be very intentional about this. Like, we sat down, we had our meeting the other day. It was like our final meeting to like wrap things up, and we still have more to do, but our final meeting to like, you know, put everything in motion was like a lot, and it was like very meticulous too. Very like. Everything, we want our brand to speak everything like about us and like show our personality more, because I feel like that's what was lacking last season. It was like, especially on social platforms, like none of our personality was showing, and like we bring so much personality, so it's like why not showcase it? Because I don't know, there's people out there, there's people out there who are like interested, so let's do it. Right. So with the branding, it was like even down to like the very like, okay, the font needs to look like this. This needs to be bold or italic. Like,
guys, you're talking Virgo and Libra,
right?
The most detail oriented.
I know,
ever.
and I mean, my
meetings are like 3 hours long,
right? My creative my juices were just like, oh my god, Jen, we gotta do this and we gotta do this. I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And it's funny too watching our styles come together. Like, not to keep talking about ourselves, but watching our styles come together because we're so like, you're so structured and I'm just very like, boom, like here's everything. And there's like times I had to apologize because I'm like, I know I'm a lot. Like, I know like it just flows out, you know?
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I'm used to it. It's good.
I'm used to it. But yeah, we're great. So, so I feel like this episode, so it's so exciting.
Yeah.
This episode we wanted to like talk about, I feel like it's been a hot topic recently, just maybe because everybody we know is getting married.
Yeah.
There's so many people getting married and like, it's so, always takes me off guard, not that people are getting married, but like that weddings are still not a thing, but they're going forward during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And you know, like, I still feel like we're still in this thing.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, but you see like the weddings are just like, still going, happening. Right?
Yeah.
They said 2022 is going to be like it's going to be the craziest year for weddings.
I'm sure because they all got like the 2020 weddings got pushed back. And then like even some of the 2021 weddings like got pushed back. So it's like, I can't even imagine like how like, you know, it's just like crazy.
Yeah. So you guys don't know, if you guys are listening, don't know, Jen's engaged.
Yes.
So that's like, that has to be exciting. And like the wedding planning process.
I mean, we were in, like, so I got engaged October of 2020, right?
2020, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I think I started, like, looking around. Like, I think I got engaged at the end of October. So, like, by the end of November, I was, like, looking around like at like wedding venues and like whatever, like I think I've been like my first wedding was like November of 2020. Like I've never even been to a wedding before, like I know nothing about it. So I was like joining these like wedding groups on Facebook and just like,
I love it.
Just like getting more information because I was like where do you even start like in the wedding planning process, like well, like how much do things cost, like what is this about?
I know.
So when I was like doing research and I'm like, what the hell, like people are planning, this was in 2020, so I'm like, people are planning weddings for like 2023 already, like 2020. I'm like, this is it, like this is what I feel it is.
Well, you went in during the time where it was like
that too.
The industry is definitely doing well this year, you know, because I think people were so, and I just wonder what those people were going through, like in their minds, like oh, I have to like postpone my day, you know, like
there's people in the wedding groups who have postponed their wedding 3 times.
Oh my god, I bet
3 times. At that point, like
I'm not having one.
No,
I'm not having one.
Like no, that's so ridiculous.
You know, I think there's just such a really like big emphasis because like this is like part of the American dream is like, you know, having a wedding.
Right.
I just think there's so much emphasis on like that being the most special day of your life. And like, I think people really do like long for that feeling. Like this is the day for me and all those things. So like, I don't know, like it has to be difficult to plan and I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
I don't like, to me, like it's not that serious. Like, you know, like if it's like we plan this whole day and it gets postponed 3 times, 2 times, like at that point, no thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to City Hall and we'll have dinner at Red Lobster. Like not even kidding. Like no way. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of traditions and like cultures, like it's a big deal for them, right? Like, and like it's like more of like that family, like you like Italians, like weddings are a big deal. So I just like, I'm like grateful that like in my family, like it's not like, you know, like I think like everyone in my family like went to City Hall and like did the thing. And I'm not saying I don't want a wedding. Like I think that like it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a great time for like the families to just like get together and like get to know each other and like party and like have fun. I love that idea. I just don't like, I know how I am as a person and like how like head crazy like I can get about things, and like I think that like the hype and like the anxiety like over weddings, like I don't think it's healthy.
It's definitely not healthy. I mean, like, it's definitely not healthy. I think And that's where I feel like I'm so against, like, and not, like, I can't wait to celebrate when you have a wedding. Like, you know, when all my close friends have weddings, I can't wait to go and celebrate and do those things. For me, it's like, I don't, at this moment in time, I don't need a wedding.
Right.
I think Anudi wants he's like, I want to have a wedding. Because it's like, it's a party. Like, it's a big party, you know? And, like, I had to, like, really process that. Like, to me, that's what I have to, it doesn't mean enough for me to, like, be stressed out about or...
Right.
So but I love to see other people who are in love with weddings. I grew up wanting like a Cinderella wedding, like you know, like I wanted all of that. But then I think as I got older, I was just like, it just to me, it's just not something that I like care to, you know. But and then I also know if I have a wedding, like I either want it one way or that's it. I don't want it, you know.
And like that's the thing, like. I feel like if it does come to like where okay, like because we were thinking like destination, like Number one, it's cheaper.
Fun. Yeah.
And like I feel like I'm all about like, you know, like everyone can get a vacation out of it. Why not? You know? So to me, I just where was I going with that? I just
New
feel
year,
like
same issues. Same problems.
Seriously. So yeah, I just don't like I would really like because I know how I could be so over the top. Like really over the top.
You're bougie, that's why.
But like I don't got the money for that. So I gotta like meet myself in the middle. But like I think we love the idea of like destination wedding and just like getting away. And like I said, I was like, listen, like if I can't do a destination wedding and like we have to go to like City Hall and just like do like a small like it's gonna, I would love that too. Yeah. Like I am not like crazy about like the whole like big shebang. Like it's just like it's just too much. I think that like the idea of it is just a lot. If it happens, it happens. Like I mean, like we're still like looking like you know, but
I just think it's so like people save their life savings up for these things, and I'm like
loans out, like all these credits and stuff. Like no way, no way,
not at all,
no way,
no. I know that's why it's like. I mean, I picture exactly what I want. Like I want a backyard wedding, but I want to own a house to have my wedding in the backyard. You know, so it's like. For me, it's like, okay, that's fine. And then, but I'm such a DIYer, like with everything, that it's like, I'm going to end up just, I don't know. Like if I have to do all that organization and stuff, like, I don't know. I just feel
it just. And then it's like, you get a wedding planner and like, what? It's going to be like another, what?
Yeah.
$5,000?
I saw a wedding planner on TikTok. Her retainer is $15,000.
Ridiculous.
$15,000. That's just for her retainer. Like, are you crazy?
No.
Are you crazy? I mean, she does like luxury weddings, but still.
Yeah, still, that's insane.
Like,
no.
I mean, not to knock the hustle, but like, there's just, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That, and I think it's just part of like me like shattering social norms and stuff.
No,
because I know I'm serious. It's like it's such a commercial structure now that it's like it's almost like people get so involved in the like people pleasing almost.
And like granted, you have like this whole big time. Like how much time out of that day are you actually spending with like the love of your life, the person why you're getting married for? Like how much time are you guys spending?
Right.
Because you're not together all like if traditionally, right? Like you're not together the night before. You're not together the whole morning. Then what you're like together for the ceremony, which is like 20 minutes, and then you're probably dancing the night away. Like you're dancing the night away with everyone else. Like do like not even, and then probably at the end of the night you're too tired to do anything anyway and sweaty.
Right, and 50% of the people there are like talking shit about you. So what's the point? Like that's why I'm just like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, I actually just seen on TikTok this one girl. She was like, like when your family is judging you, and like they were like, oh, are you really renting out like a mansion Airbnb for 20 people, like having a wedding with only 20 people? And she was like, yeah, like I am.
Yeah, that's
and she posted pictures, and it was beautiful. Yeah. And she's like, why have all these people who are either gonna talk shit, or just like not even care, like, and I feel like now, not for nothing, but like, not that like you. Like, the idea is, like, to make that money back. But, like, I feel like with how expensive weddings are now, you're not even making close to that back.
No.
Like, and like, I'm not saying that's what, like, weddings are about, but, like, honestly.
No, seriously. And first, and I mean, it's just so much, too. When you go as a guest, you have to give a gift, and, like...
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's
a lot.
And I think also, too, with the pandemic, like, it stripped away, like, that... Like we said, it stripped away those rose-colored glasses where it's like, that moment where people are just like, because during weddings, I'm sorry, I just think like you get into this like, it's about me because I'm the bride and blah, 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 whatever. And like rightfully so, I guess, because that's just the way it's supposed to be. But then at the same time, I'm like, it strips away a little bit. Yeah. It strips away a little bit of like enjoying, like celebrating the person, celebrating like, you know, I don't know. I think my plan B would be though to go to rent out an Airbnb mansion. I've been looking in Florida. There's like a really nice one. Yeah, but there's like limits to how many people you could have there. Yeah, and that's the only thing. Like our immediate family and friends are like at least 50. So I know. I wish. I know, because you have a big immediate family, right?
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing, like, it's just so hard. Like, we actually been just recently, like, this week, like, starting to look at, like, places again. And, like, we both are, like, really into, like, the farms kind of thing. And, I mean, there's a few places that we looked at, and it's, like, it's a lot cheaper. Yeah. Than, like, that whole idea of like, because we did originally like we wanted the beach wedding, like let's freaking go to like Jamaica or like Mexico or somewhere.
Well, I don't know how. I mean, you did the research. There's no like, aren't there benefits from doing like the resort weddings?
Yeah, there definitely is. Like if you get like a good amount of people to go, like the one lady that I spoke to, she was telling me, she's like, honestly, I've had couples go home with money. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, because they've had so many people go, and it's like the more people that go and rent rooms under your package, you get like a percentage of that. And then they do like complimentary weddings, which obviously is only like a small amount, like probably like 10 people. Right. But then you could use that and just add on, obviously, like more people. And they usually say the number of people, like let's say, if you were to have a wedding in Jersey, like a 200 people wedding. Yeah. 200 people is like... Destination, you cut that like in half because more. They question that like a lot of people won't really go. Yeah. So, and that's the idea. Like, I would love that. Like, because I have so many people that like, honestly, like that's why I wanted to do a destination wedding, because less people would come, and like, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds like a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I or like I said, our immediate friend and family are 50, and I'm fine with that.
That's awesome for you. Like, good for you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not close to a lot of my family, because if that would add, like, but that's fine. Like, immediate friends and family, 50, boom, let's go, get it done.
Yeah, like, I don't know. You could have, like, a great DIY
that shit.
Yeah, for, like, $8,000.
I know, there's this, I was, like, looking up in Florida, there's, like, these companies that they do that. They go to the Airbnbs that you rent and stuff, and they throw your weddings there. I'm like, that's cool.
I love that.
Yeah. That's all I want. Yeah. But yeah, man, I feel like we're like in wedding season. I feel like everybody I know is planning a wedding. Yeah. But it's exciting though.
There's a lot. Yeah, it is. It is. It's fun. It's exciting. I think I mean, like, there's good things about it. Yeah. I mean, but like, what's something that you would do like at your wedding that's like unpopular? Like I wouldn't do a first look.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I feel like it's so dramatic. Like, ooh. Like, I don't know. I feel like
you know what I look like.
My first look would be me coming down the aisle. Down the aisle, like, I feel like that's fun. I agree. Right? Yeah, because I want to see the groom's face. I want to see his face. I want to see him cry. I wonder. He better fucking cry.
We were just having this conversation. Brian's mom was like, "Oh my God, you cry," and I'm like, "Would he really?" And then his sister was like, "Yeah, he would cry." I'm like, I don't know if he would cry.
I think he would cry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he would either cry. He would cry. I think Brian's a softie.
Yeah, that's true. I'll fucking laugh. When I'm nervous, I laugh, guys. It's so embarrassing, but it happens.
I know. My mom's like, my mom wants to do Vegas for her 50th birthday. She's turning 50 this year, and like me and Nudie already planned like a year ago if we were going to Vegas that we were gonna get married without like saying anything. Yeah. One, because his mom wouldn't be there, so we wouldn't want like my parents to go. Yeah, you know. So we would keep it just private and go get married at the chapel, like, and elope and call it a fucking day, because that's just you know, that's just us. Like, we're like, okay, let's just whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if that's still the plan this year if we do go, like, because I don't know. Like, I'm like, I don't know.
Things change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I would still do that 100%, like in Elvis, with Elvis marrying us. Like, I don't care. But I don't know if, like, you know, I don't want anybody to be offended, like his mom or like my parents, if we're like, you guys can't come.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like we already chose each other. Like, we already said, like, we're partners. That's it. Yeah. Like, this is the end. this is not the end, but this is, you know, this is it. So it's like, at this point, I can care less whether or not we get married.
Yeah. To me, it's not, like, a big deal. I don't like I said, like you just said, like, you know, like we're together, like we know we're together, and like I mean, I feel like everyone has their own opinion, right? Like some people look at it like, oh, okay, you're getting married, it's just a piece of paper, like, and then you have those people who are like, no, like marriage is like that, the core, like you need to do, like, you know, I kind of stand in the middle of it. I don't think it's just a piece of paper, but I also don't see the big deal about it.
So my whole thing is like, it's more expensive to get divorced than it is to get married. Like you pay $125, you can get married, whatever, because like depending on wherever you live. But to get divorced, it's such a process, and like I really do feel like it's a government construct. Like, and that's just my opinion on it. And like I mean, that's just, it just is. You know, it's about the property owning, all that stuff, and it's like, okay, whatever. Even if I look past that and I'm like, okay, I don't care, let's just get married. Like, I still like. I mean, I still agree. I feel like sometimes it's in me. It's like we are so conditioned, like have all these traditions, and then it's like the part of me that's like, but does it matter? Like, you know. So I'm stuck in the middle too. I think. Yeah. Like I respect everybody's decision. You want to get married? Definitely. Like, go ahead, do your thing. And Anudi too. Like when we talk about it, he's like, of course I would want you to have my last name, but I don't even know if I want to change my last name. I love my last name because it's you know, I'm my father's child. So it's like, I mean. To me, it's like, you know, like, I don't know.
I feel the same way about it because I'm like, wow, like, I'm my dad's only kid. And I know, like, they really look at that for guys, right? Like, but us being the girls, like, we're the only... I'm my dad's only child, for those that don't know. So, I, like, always say, I'm like, damn, like, but I'm, like, his only child. Like, he would have no one else to, like, carry, like, his last name. But Brian, that's, like, a make it or break it for him. I know. He's like, no, you need to change
your last name. Can you hyphenate it?
I don't know.
I knew he doesn't care if I hyphenate it, but I'm like, for me, it's like, my dad, to me, it's like, it would be different if my dad was like a piece of shit, right? But like, he's not. He's this amazing person, and like, for me, it's just about carrying my father with me too. Like, he, you know, like, it's just, he's a part of me. So it's like, he's a part of my name. Like, literally, my parents named me, my initials are MAH, Mariah Angie Hiram, for like their names. That. No, they're psychopaths. But that's anyway, cute. No. But anyway, but for me, it's just like, he's just a part of, you know, so it's like hard to... I don't know. I get what Anudi's saying, but like he's like, oh well, when we have kids, like, you're not gonna have the same last name as your kids. And I'm like, like, to me, it's like, I don't like, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. Maybe that was the only thing. Like, I just
feel like it's just so much easier just for us to all have the same last name.
But like, is it though? Because don't you have to go change your
You do have to change a lot.
That's a lot. And to get your old name back is even harder.
Really?
Where I work, we had a client that it was a whole process just to get her last name back.
Wow.
Her maiden name.
Right.
You can't just switch back.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, you gotta go through the whole paperwork and all that again. Even court sometimes, right?
Yeah, she had to go to court because they were like, are you trying to take somebody's identity? Seriously. She was like, no.
Just me.
She was like, this is my birth certificate.
Wow.
Yeah. It took her like a year to get her last name back. That's crazy.
Oh my god. No, do you know what's crazy? Do you know like the TikTok couple who are freaking got married and then are like in $100,000 divorce and now they're back together?
Yes.
That's insane. I love them too.
I love her.
Can
her
you
story
imagine?
Is great. Yeah.
Can you imagine $100K divorce and you're back together again and you still have to pay it off?
Because but they were both alcohol. Well, one was alcoholic and one was addicted.
It's a beautiful story.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story.
I think the story is beautiful, but I just
first
like
of all,
that
who the hell
sucks.
has $100,000 to divorce? That's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm saying. No. I don't care if me and Nudie ever separated. We're not getting divorced. If we get married, we're not getting divorced. It's just because I'm not paying for it. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, you're literally just giving the government your money. Right. I'm not even kidding.
Right. Yeah, like, who gets that money for
there's
what?
Honestly downfalls, like, of getting married in the future should you ever need, like, government assistance. Then, I mean, I know people shouldn't, like, plan for that. But there are downfalls because if you're married, like, there's certain things you can qualify for and certain things you can't.
Yeah.
And,
well,
like,
you know the lady who does our...
sad.
Our taxes, she was telling us that we shouldn't get married until we like buy a home, because she was saying like we could buy a home as like single and then like put the other like put your spouse's name on it, and then you would each like if we both go and like buy a house, we would each qualify for a first time homeowner's loan, versus if we're married we can't do that. It would only be like one loan. And I was like, that's a good idea, like a good way to think about it. But like I don't know.
Well, if you get old, and I'm not a lawyer, this is just from my experience in my work, but if you get old and you don't prepare properly by putting the house, like, protecting it in a trust or something, you have to sell your home and pay back to the state for your spouse to be able to qualify for Medicaid if they need it.
What?
Right. So it's like, it's almost like shit out of luck for the person who is the surviving, you know, like the surviving spouse that's just there. And that's it. They have to sell their home. Like, yeah. And then they have no foundation for themselves. Right. Unless you're, like, protecting right. Wow. So hire my law firm. Just saying. This is what we do. But I'm just saying, like, but you see how, like, the government works where it's, like, it's almost could work against you. Yeah. If you ever needed that in the future.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Something to think about. And it's so sad, too, because then it's, like, you know, you're left with nothing.
Like,
Right. Wow. Oh, but I didn't even answer your question before. Something I would do differently at my wedding. It's not really different, but I would love, me and Nudie love McDonald's. That's really bad, but I'm serving
to go.
Yep, serving McDonald's to go.
I love that.
I'm serving McDonald's to go. You're getting a cheeseburger and fries and nuggets on your way out, and that's cheap. That's a great investment. Yeah. Or if we had our ceremony in California, I'm getting an In-N-Out food truck.
I love that
because we love California too. So
yeah,
anywhere we would get, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
Thanks.
That's so funny.
We always talk about that. We're like, we just want to, that's, as long as our like, you know, because that's such a part of us. Like, if you, me and Nudie are like cheeseburger, nuggets, and fries kind of
people. Send the leftovers to our room.
Right. I can't.
That is so funny. I love that.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think, there's like, would you have bridesmaids?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. I know, because I don't know either.
I love the idea of it. Yeah. I think that, like, especially because I already know who my people are, right?
Yeah. But see, my people, just not to cut you off, but my people are half of my wedding party. Like, half of the people I'm inviting. So it's like, if you guys are in the wedding, then, like, who is going to sit in the crowd? Like, you know?
That's true. So I just talked about this the other day because, like, I at first have, you know, like, like after, like, after my experience, I was full on, like, I do not want bridesmaids because I just went through a really bad experience. And I was just like, no, like, no way. I don't want to ruin. I don't want friendships to be ruined. Like, I don't, because I know how I can be as a person. But then I was, like, talking to Brian's sister the other day, and she was like, why? Like, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I explained the situation, but I was like, but I feel like if I was to have bridesmaids, I got, like, this really good idea from this girl on TikTok. And what she did was she created, like, a spreadsheet, like a pamphlet kind of thing.
I think I saw that video.
Right, and it was literally in detail. Like, this is what to expect. This is what I want this to look like. This, and this. Right. Do you accept?
Yeah.
Right. This is how much everything's gonna be. Price. You know, kind of price range of, like, an estimate. And are you okay with this? Yeah. Can you commit to this?
Right.
No hard feelings if you can't, but this is what it is. And I feel like that would really be, like, that would bring me comfort. Yeah. Because then I could know, like, okay, like, they're accepting this. They know what to expect. They know what it is. Fine. Right. Not just, like, being blindsided by all of these things, like, would be, I don't think it's fair. Yeah. And I would never want to put one of my close friends in that situation. Right. And I think that I'm grateful that, you know, I was able to go through that experience to know that. Yeah. Because prior I was like, oh, of course I want to, like, you know, like a bridal party and I want the experience.
Yeah.
Right.
You think it's
but
it's
fun.
Just, it's a lot. Yeah. I think it's a lot. I think it's like, you know, and that's why I said, like, sometimes, like, it's just a lot. It could get messy. It could get, and it really depends on, like, the family dynamics, like, all of those things. That's, like, who you're actually dealing with, who's actually running the show. Like, sometimes it's not the bride, because, you know, like, so it's just, like, you're not, sometimes it just feels like I'm your friend, right? You know, like, this isn't an experience. This is supposed to be an experience, like, with you.
I'm not your employee.
Right, yeah. And it's, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like even with the experience that I had, I feel like I would do bridesmaids. I think I would pay for them though, and that's just if I could. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I would only have bridesmaids if I could afford them.
Right.
Because for me, it's like not that I don't think like, you know, people should have to dish out money or whatever, but like for me, in my opinion, I just would want to be able to do that. Like if I want you standing up next to me, like I want to be able to put you there.
Right.
Like if not, then it's fine. Like I don't want to burden people with that because I think too, like nobody could have predicted the pandemic, right? And nobody could have predicted the life-changing things that were happening during that year. Yeah. So it's like, and if should that happen again in the future, I don't want to ever put somebody in a position where it's like, well, you committed to this. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And it's like, I'm sorry, but there's bigger life things going on than my fucking wedding. Yeah. And I'm always going to feel like that, even when it's about me. Right. So I would hope to be able to pay for them. Like, because if you think about it, hair, makeup, dress, it could be a lot, but if you're already spending $10,000, what's another $3,000 for your bridesmaids? Yeah, you know, I mean, true. Just from in my perspective, it's like, okay, like, and sometimes you can get, you know, deals and stuff. It's sometimes not $3,000.
And even I see what you're saying, like, if it's $2,000, call us like somewhere else and say like, oh no, like you wanted to make that a priority, so you're gonna cut costs in other places, right? So it's like if I could afford that, what's another $2,000-$3,000 to make sure that I have, you know, people there and they don't feel like burdened by it, you know, like true. Why not? Yeah, I feel like that's my perspective. I feel like if I do have bridesmaids, it's gonna be only if I could afford them. Yeah. If I could afford to get their dresses, if I could afford to put makeup on their face, like, if I could afford to get their hair done. If not, then, you know what, I'll stand up there with the nudie, and I'll have my bridesmaids watching me. Right. Because that's, what matters is that, like, your people are there for you. I agree. So, and I feel like, of course, when I was, like, growing up and stuff, like, I was obsessed with all the movies. The Wedding Planner, 27 Dresses. Like, you get obsessed with all these, like, details. Yeah. And I just have to, like... Sometimes they don't matter. No. Like, obsessing over all of these things were like, I don't know. No. It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. But I feel like I can't wait to see what you do. Yeah. Because either way, I'm going to be like, oh my God, yay. I'm like all over the place. One day I say something, the next day I'm like, no. But it'll be fun to see, like, what goes on. What else?
It's definitely is expensive, though, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yep. It is.
Would you guys read your like vows? Customized vows? Yeah, right. Like custom. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if original? We're that creative. I would love to. I just don't know, like, if we're that creative.
Are you guys gonna get married in a church or before? No. Like before God?
No.
Okay, just wondering. Me either. Yeah. Told you Elvis can marry me. Aaron's like, let me get ordained. I'll marry you guys.
I would love that. Yeah, honestly, I would love for one of my friends to do it.
Yeah, I feel like I would love for. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
I think Aaron would be crying the whole time though, so she can't do it.
Is she emotional?
What? Yeah. She's the most emotional one in our family. Oh, that's funny. She'd be like, hold on. But it'll be fun. I think that would be fun. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like those are the things that matter. Like,
I think like the most exciting like part that like I'm excited for is like
the honeymoon.
For like our families to like meet and like get to know like each other, like, and just like have fun together. Cause like when my family's a lot, but like when they party, like they're fun, like, you know. And then like I feel like this time like, I feel like Bry's family too. Like, you know, they're like they can.
I feel
like
your families are getting comfortable with each other. Yeah, it's funny because there's like a language barrier in ours, so yeah. You know, I don't know.
No, but I think it'll be like a good, you know, family ties event.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think that's why I'm like, you know what, like, cause like we really wanted to like just like wait and like get a house and stuff. So, I mean, like, we're still, like, right now, like, that's just, like, a conversation that we're having is, like, should we just, like, wait and, like, make the move first? Yeah. Or should we just plan something small?
Make the move, does that mean Florida?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. I'm itching. I'm itching. No, it's funny. I actually, like, I want to go back down, check it out, because I really, something that is important to me now is that, like, my parents and my grandmother, like, that they go somewhere that it's like good for them to live. Yeah. And like Jersey's just, it's too cold here now. Is. Like today is what, -2? It feels like -2. They said with the last night at 3:00 in the morning when I was like, you know, whatever, it said that the wind chill was like the temperature felt like -4.
No.
I'm like that's
see, no. This is not it.
Right, it's not. No.
This is not it.
I know. So I'm like, me and him have to go back down. We're gonna go check out Tampa again.
Okay.
But like the right way this time. I feel like we did it the wrong way last time. So definitely the right way.
Oh, Florida is like on my list this year. I haven't been to Florida in a while. It's been a couple years.
I want to go to San Diego this year.
Nice.
I know. I'm like dying to go there. Yeah. I don't know why. I really do feel like we belong on the West Coast, but I just don't think we could leave family like that.
Yeah.
Because my mom's thing is like, it's a 6-hour flight, Mariah. Like, God forbid something happens, it'll take me, like, you know, I can get there within, 18 hours of driving or 16 hours of driving to Florida. She's like, but it's a 6-hour flight, and that's when you can get a flight the next day. So she's like, she always thinks of things like that, but I'm like, the West Coast is so beautiful. Like, if you guys haven't been already, go to California. It's beautiful there. Just the air. Like
I bet California like winery wedding.
Yes. That's probably nice. Like the most expensive thing you could ever pay for, but yeah. Have you been to
No, not yet.
I'm telling you, if you went there,
California's on our list.
You'd be like, Florida what?
I don't know. My mom says that she feels like California is too laid back for me. I wouldn't like it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm very like
Florida is like retired,
hyper, like fast paced. Yeah, but like you gotta like find. I'm telling you, you have to find your niche in Florida. Okay, you have to find where you fit.
Well, you guys know where you would. Yeah.
Well, no, actually, we want to go and look at like another area where my family. Now I have family in, well, they've been there for a couple years now, but I just never visited. They're right in the middle of Orlando and like Tampa, Clearwater area.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's more like rural.
Yeah.
So I want to go like check out that area.
Sounds it.
Yeah.
No, I feel like if we go to San Diego, I'm going to fall in love and I'm going to want to move there. I'm just telling you, the air is different on the West Coast. I'm so serious. You guys would love it.
Yeah, we definitely.
Because you guys love Florida weather. Like, I don't know. It's something about the fresh air in Los Angeles. Like, when you wake up in the morning, it's like...
Yeah.
We wouldn't live in LA, though. I mean, we've only been to, like, LA and surrounding area of LA. But we want to go check out San Fran and San Diego. But I think I would love San Diego. They're, like, known for, like, garden sort of atmosphere down there. And, like, more fresh living, like, with... agriculture and stuff, so I feel like I would love that, and just like I feel like let's plan a trip. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's fun, but so this is a fun comeback.
It was like a nice like welcome back.
I know.
If you're getting married this year, like let us know what's your planning process like.
I know.
Where'd you start?
At the honeymoon. Right. My biggest thing would, like, with getting married would just, I don't know, never mind. I'm not even going to say that, because I was going to say I'll take a big-ass vacation anytime. I don't need to wait to get married.
Same. Yeah.
Where would you go on your honeymoon?
St. Lucia.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I've never been there. I always wanted to go there.
Is it cliche to say I would love to go to, like, Hawaii?
Yeah. Hawaii.
It's like the one resort I just looked up the other day, we said $1,000 a night. I was like, it's fine. I don't need to go. It's fine.
Damn, Hawaii.
$1,000 a night? Hawaii, never mind. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go back
Hawaii,
to the Bahamas.
We'll put you on the back burner.
I'm gonna go back to the Bahamas where it was $1,000 a week.
Turks and Caicos is beautiful.
You've been to the Bahamas?
Go back there. No.
Oh, Bahamas is beautiful too. Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. But I do want to go check out the other islands. I've been to Grand Turk, not Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos is beautiful. I did that for my 16th birthday.
Oh, that was your 16th birthday? Mm-hmm. I wish I would have done a vacation instead of a party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a party or a vacation. 1 night or 7 days. Which one? Sign me up.
Right.
7 days.
That's how I feel about, like, everything. Do I want a wedding or do I want to just go on vacation? Whichever one.
Or you have a wedding on vacation. Duh.
Exactly. One day me and Anuti are going to go away and come back married. So that's all I'm going to say.
I'm here for it.
I know. My parents already are like, did you guys go get married? Every time we come back, I'm like, no. Because I feel like we're just so impulsive. Like, we'll just be like, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. But,
can't wait.
Yeah, I feel like you have, like, traditional plans. I have, like, non-traditional plans. I really want to see what our listeners are into.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to hear it.
Y'all getting married? Do you guys believe in marriage? That's another thing, too. Yeah. You guys believe in marriage? You guys, All right.
Yeah.
This is fun. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so let us know, you know, how you feel about the rebrand.
Check out our website.
Yes. It's our website.
twoonlife.com. Yes, you heard it here. .com.
Love it. Yeah. No, yeah. But yeah, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Review. Please review.
I just died. That's fine.
Oh, but that was, like, towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe, review.
Review and just, like, keep loving us. Because we love you.
We do love you. But yeah, hopefully the next episodes we have, like, really good coming up. Yes. Well, actually, like, the next few weeks are really good.
Yeah.
So, let us know if you like these, like, random chats. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next time, guys. Bye.